watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with this game. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Spencer in at the point. Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Davis. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Davis misses. Green with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Now here's Davis. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. From 10 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. And the Warriors with possession. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Hield from downtown. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Pass to Green. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Washington. Down low. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. Hield up top. Shot clock at 5. Over Christie. And it's Hield missing.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Butler passes to Hield. Butler, a screen on Christie. Hield for 3. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. High post Davis. Now here's Christie, tightly guarded. Crafty move. Davis with the bucket, getting it done inside. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
They're really working the paint now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Second, the Warriors.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Warriors trail by 8. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Here's Flag. He had 19 points in the win against Houston.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Davis. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And it's Hield missing.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Pass to Washington. Back to Nembhard. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Got it. Davis has got 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Now, here's Green. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Flag. Another one falls for Dallas.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Butler. Here's Spencer. Fires from deep. Christie with a rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now Nembhard. The 3 is up. Spencer grabs the miss. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Hield. Green with a screen on Christie. And that one good.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
Washington outside. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Count the basket. Davis has got 12 points.
Soft, defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Butler against Washington. Butler, good.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass the flag. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside Butler. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
Yeah, you can win and succeed anywhere.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Green. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Butler.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Outside Christie. Pass to Davis. Spencer grabs the miss.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Now here's Butler. From the arc. Davis with a rebound.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Nice ball movement by Dallas. Nembhard, the pass to Washington. And Dallas hits again from deep.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
Pass to Green. And here's Hield to stop the drought. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Green. Butler surveying the floor. Stolen by Davis. Nembhard outside. On the wing, Davis. Back to Nembhard. Picked it out of midair. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you see the quick first step, right, guys? Butler catches the defender out of position, gets himself to the charity stripe.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Now here's Gafford. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Butler, guarded by Marshall. Outside Podziemski. Now Kuminga. Williams defending. Outside for Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On target from range. Butler's got 6.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 18. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Thompson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Mavericks. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Williams is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson fires the 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pajimski with it. Gafford picks him up. Out to Kuminga. This one for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 13. To the inside. Pass to Marshall. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Marshall's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Pajimski into the lane. From deep, Melton. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Christie comes in for Williams. And it's Nembhard in for Russell. Dallas leading by 13. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest. That mid-August through September Labor Day window, that's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. Pass to Spencer. Horford, a screen on Christie. To the right side. Lets it fly. Horford can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Christie. Inside. Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They set the screen. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Christie. Outside Davis. Back to Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, we played Thompson last season, climbing into the top 5 all time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Brian, back to you.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Nembhard. No points so far. Thompson outside. The three. They get it back. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making a change here. Washington's checked in, and Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. Warriors trail by 16. And more we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
That's good from Butler.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
gets them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Nembhard outside. Here's Davis. Banked it in off the glass. Davis has got 18.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Back to Butler. On the attack, JB.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Davis looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And here's Butler. He's got 12. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Spencer's got his first 3 points of the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Dives for it, and out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Dallas, 4th.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Flags checked in for Gafford. And Golden State also making a switch. Heald's checked in for Moody. Outside Hield. Pass to Spencer. Here's Green. Check by Davis. Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Hield. Launches it. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Davis, the pass to Nembhard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Davis. Gritty finish in close by Davis.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Washington against Butler. Stolen by Davis. Nembhard outside. Here's Flag. Give him 8 points now. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Outside Hield. Pass to Green. Here's Spencer. 4-3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Nembhard outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. He's off on that one.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Over to the wing. Now here's Nembhard. And there's the lob going up top for Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look, rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Warriors trail by 14. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
This is the tenacious defense they love to see from P.J. Washington. That block sent a message.
Davis, the pass to Christie. Nembhard outside. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Dallas leading by 12. Washington outside. Let's go with a 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Butler with the ball. 12 points for him. Green with a screen on Nembhard. Butler gets some space and buries the jumper. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Here's Flag outside. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
Pass to Spencer. Now here's Hield. And the 3 off target. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And here's Nembhard. Here's Flag. To the paint. And then Davis slams it in!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Nembhard left side. Back to Davis. He gets it in there. Davis has got 26 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Dallas looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Dallas Mavericks.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's Spencer. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
On the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Spencer in at the point. Here's Flag. Here's Christie. Gets the three to fall. Christie's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Good. Christie's got 5 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Green. Now Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Graham?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the second free throw is good. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Now here's Davis. 26 points for him. He can't hit that time. Green finds Butler. Now here's Hield. Back to Butler. Over Christie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
B.A., there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries, and then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flag. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
First one falls for him. hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Christie, out left to the wing. Washington outside. High post Davis. Pass to Nembhard. The three. Kept alive. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 21. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Nembhard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Flag. There's the triple. Spencer grabs the miss.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Nembhard. Green for 3. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds now.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Flag's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shot on the wing. That's good on the jumper. He has 7.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Davis. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. Rebounded by Hield.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Nembhard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Dallas on D. 22 was their biggest lead. Left side, Green. 6 to shoot. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
And stolen by Green. Here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place. And checking out the Mavericks, only a few spots below. Back to Nembhard. Outside Davis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has got 30.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Here's Butler. No good on the shot. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Nembhard finds Davis. Here's Flagg. And a moment to check in on the rookies with the best shooting percentage in the last month. 5th on the list, Cooper Flagg.
I mean, he's shooting like a seasoned player right now. It has to be exciting for the coaching staff to see him excelling like this.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Green. Kuminga up top. Hield on the wing. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Here's Flagg. 16 points for him. 3-pointer, no good. Green with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Pass to Spencer. Down low. Christie with a steal. And here's Nembhard. Back to Christie. And here's Flagg outside. Sinks it from distance. Flagg's got 8 here in this quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Kuminga. Outside heel. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Hield's got 11.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is the 3-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Here's Flagg. He's got 19. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Nembhard from outside the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. 5 points in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Hield on the wing. Defended by Christie. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Flagg. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Washington, and the basket is good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Kuminga. For 3, knocks down the long J. Kuminga's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And he doesn't take many threes, but don't give Kuminga a reason to shoot from downtown.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Spencer. No good with the triple. The Mavericks lead by 21. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 8 assists here tonight. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Washington. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Flagg. Clock at 6. And again, it's Dallas.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And Washington powers it through.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Hield on the wing, defended by Christie. The three is up. The Mavericks pull it in. To the left side wing. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's flag missing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Pass to Spencer from behind the arc. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. Green covering. Gafford against Hield. Gafford with the bucket.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Christie against Hield. Christie with some nice D. And so it's Dallas in total control, up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Davis. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Outside Pajemski. To the inside. Gafford with the block.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Back to Russell. Thompson with a screen. To the middle. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Yeah, Kuminga's drive is quick and it's powerful. He makes it very unappealing to get in his way.
Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Here's Butler. Following the score by Dallas. Horford outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Outside Russell. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Butler's shot is good.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Russell, the pass to Davis. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And again, it's Dallas.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now Pajemski. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Gafford with the bucket.
What we know about Daniel Gafford, folks, is he is going to take high percentage looks. He does exactly that there.
Pass to Butler. Tries a 10-footer. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Now Russell. And here is Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And he makes it.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
The first one falls.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
Now here's Pajemski. Butler on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 24 points.
Well, the defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
Outside Russell. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Now here's Russell. From deep. They get it again. Gafford can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Up and over Russell. Nails the baby hook.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Here's Gafford. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You love that Gafford is not deterred at all by the defense. Just great focus and touch.
Kuminga with a screen on Russell. Now here's Green. Here's Kuminga. And that comes off the assist by Green. And that's 13 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. Oh, swiped away. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Outside, Green. Here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Moody. Outside Butler. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Butler hits them both.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
Williams with the screen. The 3 from Russell. Not going to go that time.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Green.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Green. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men. Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Russell. Now Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Good! Another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 16 in the second half.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Left side, Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Down low. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Pass to Russell. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, you have the resume of Draymond Green.
Williams looking around. Pass to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Butler with the ball. Marshall's there. It's deflected. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. Thompson attacking. Outside Russell. There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
He showed up on the glass in a big-time way, and that really set a tone.
Now here's Butler, drilled from 11 feet out. Butler's got 36 points.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Hield. It's the trifecta.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A., they deserve the win.
Williams with it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.